And we're back to more Witcher 3. So now then.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
Yeah, we're totally sneaking as we walk
All right.
through the guards. Oh! Freaking lag.
That good.
I was gonna say you're Redanian soldiers. Why are you speaking Elfish? What's that Nilfgaardian?
Here's the key. Quick, get in here.
Oh, I just noticed I'm wearing a bandana. Interesting.
Gotta calm all the horses before they wake the guards. Finally!
Oh, fancy. And off we go. Into the lag. Horse. And more loading.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the two fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
We now have a criminal record. Yay.
Yeah, a nice change from killing monsters.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
You have a nice cape. I have a nice cape.
I must
We
bid
should be
Valdo
cape
farewell.
buddies.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
Well, that takes care of that.
Heard the legends of the White Wolf? Yolo was a magician, an illusionist.
So now
He would
then.
always perform in a mask.
Okay, you can advance things.
His choice act?
Oh, you still need to see
sawing
how.
women.
Fancy, eh?
Goals? You sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Lag. It's becoming an issue again, isn't it?
Lovely.
Darkness everywhere. I see it all around.
I was gonna go see Avalok.
Geralt,
What is it?
nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Got nothing to be afraid of. Just go. Listen to what they have to...
And if they try to force me into something?
Can't believe you'd ever let them. Marguerite's only ever cared about your education. Doubt she'll try to drag you into politics. Philip is tougher, plays a mean game, but ultimately respects those who hold to their views. If she makes you an offer, and you firmly turn it down, she'll respect that.
Thanks, Geralt.
Well, go. Don't give him any more time to strategize.
This is another one of them important choices.
Not going with her?
Can't hold her hand if they're gonna take her seriously.
True. Good decision.
Relax, she'll be fine.
Rita won't hurt her, but Philippa, she can be ruthless.
Ciri's been in tougher situations and come out of them all right.
True. We managed to instill some principles, skills that have helped.
Exactly, so there's nothing to be afraid of.
Of course. I'll just have a peek.
Finally. Thought you wouldn't do it, didn't have the gall. What do you see?
Philippa pontificating. Ciri pacing wall to wall. She stopped. She's saying something. Philippa's turned pale.
That's my Ciri. Probably gave her an earful.
Quiet! Here she comes. So?
You were eavesdropping.
Yes.
No.
You haven't changed a bit.
If you want to be alone for a while, to digest, process,
Yes. I shall go for a walk. I must unwind.
I hope she's...
She'll be fine. She's tougher than we think. You ought to visit Avalok. He wished to see you,
I
apparently.
was heading now.
For the night, my peach.
Up and now down here again.
You're mistaken. I'm a...
Ooh!
Have a long... So technically they were in this room. You know, same room. The Avalon's in. So basically Ciri was here, walking wall to wall, talking to Philippa and Marguerite. Well, Avalok was just staying here on the bed this whole time. That's what I'm getting from this. I doubt I already looked this room. Probably, mostly. Maybe. Definitely not enough. Because there's still stuff. Anyway, Avalok.
Need a hanky? Gotta admit, never expected this of you.
You humans have, unusual tastes.
Huh.
How did you fare on Bald Mountain?
Need to ask? You're a sage.
I ask as a courtesy. A concept you clearly forgot when you left without uttering a word.
Ciri was in a hurry.
I know, so she wrote in her letter. But that is not my concern. You eliminated Imlerith adeptly. So adeptly, you might say you inspired me.
Meaning?
The loss of one of his great generals has weakened Eredin significantly. 2 others remain.
How do we get rid of them?
Caranthier is a loyalist, but Gels, that is another story. He was a devoted follower of our former king. And as it happens, Eredin poisoned our beloved ruler.
Regicide. Serious stuff. Take it not many know about this.
Of the living, only I. And Eredin, of course.
Question is, can you get Gels to believe you?
Nothing you need worry about.
Haven't mentioned killing Gels.
Such drastic means are not always necessary.
So you probably plan to offer him a deal.
Brilliant deduction. Bravo.
Fine. So what do you propose?
Why to bring Gels here? Show him the truth of what happened.
Fabulous plan, if we only knew where to find him.
We do. In the land of the NL.
Land of the NL?
You don't recall. After all, you did travel with Eredin for some time. The land of the Elder folk. The world where we arrived centuries ago. A world that is now our home. The Red Riders come from there. And it is there where we will find Gels.
Isn't that the world that's there by the White Frost and why they're coming over here in the first place?
Think you're forgetting something. You and Ciri might know how to travel between worlds, but me? Not so much.
You clearly know there are many other worlds apart from the one where we now stand.
Apparently.
They're linked by passages, hidden gateways that afford travel from one world to another. Of course, few know of these gateways. Even fewer can locate them.
Elven sages, for example?
For example, one such passage will open soon near where we are, fortuitously enough. Between this noble edifice and the butcher's yard. That's our chance. Shall we go?
Sure, why not?
Let's go. I know this house. Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Supposed to?
Decided it was harmless.
That's nice.
The passage is here.
Oh yeah, there's...
This is the place. Once we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Gels. Ready?
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
Mean we'll be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree.
Yeah, she can basically just poof everywhere she wants to. Us, on the other hand, well...
I hate portals.
Is that way? Oh god, this means there's gonna be numerous loading screens, it doesn't. Well, shit. You can temporarily dampen a fire elemental's flames if hard. Yeah, I didn't think of that, because there's only like 2 fire elementals in the game. Try to use a combination of fast attach, strong attach, and signs. Or, you know, just use Whirlwind and you should be fine for most finds. We're still loading. And no, you cannot purchase missing components. Most of the time. Most of the time it's like, well, you need this, but yet you can't get this. You have to craft this. And oh god, it's just now started loading on the thing. Jesus, game. This is gonna be painful if I have to go through this loading every world. Because we're going to go through several of them. Well then. I was like, am I seriously overburdened? No. But I did put on like 4 extra weight somehow. Not quite sure from what. Game. Like we're trying to look at things, it's like, we can't. We're going to lock up. Not quite sure.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Didowet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come, you must go.
What is this place?
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface.
Oh,
We must
goody.
be careful they don't sense us.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
Mean there were water creatures here once?
No creatures. Merely a sea.
Trying to say that...
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
So basically, this here was an ocean.
Ah, the portal.
Looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
Question though is why are there tree remains in the ocean?
What's going on?
The sand crabs have sensed our presence.
Wonderful.
Sand crabs. Oh, sand crabs. things actually look familiar. I remember small.
They just keep coming.
And that's small.
Them all. As soon as the portal opens, you must jump in after them. 3, 2, 1. Very good. On time.
What a relief.
Quickly. Jump in.
His. Well, that one took like 2 seconds compared to the one that took like almost a minute or two.
Avalok.
So yeah, this is a decent example of basically that whole traveling between worlds.
There it is.
Here's the thing though, it's not explained how far apart these worlds are or any of that. For all we know, we could be basically on the whole other side of the frickin' universe. It's not really explaining the whole distance between things. How am I gonna be safe hopping downhill? That's the question. Oh, right. I remember this world. Yep. This world also houses one thing when you find. There it is.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
One place of power you could miss. Because there's no way back to it. You either get or you don't. So you might be thinking, oh, I could just jump down there and run. No, you can't. You wouldn't survive that. Where am I supposed to be going, though? I'm not even standing on it. Huh. Well, just in case. Oh crap, I thought I was safe now. And now we're apparently back here. I'm missing something. That bothers me. 'Cause I already thought I was supposed to go that way, but... Huh. Congrats, we found nothing. Huh. Well, I might have to get that. That works, I suppose. And then we were underwater for some reason.
Cold.
This one sucks.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
However, I'm going to cheat this one.
Move it!
Or not. Oh. Horse. No. Now here's the thing. Here's one thing that does bother me though. Remember, we're traveling between worlds. Oh, here's some regular loot, you know, because obviously they have coal and string and such. Ooh, and cotton. Obviously this world had cotton. And silver. Worst part, the all and apparently this world is apparently the same language as ours too. Bothers me. Seems that there's not living so out, only snow. Snow everywhere. Everywhere snow. As far as I can see. But sometimes we find people still alive in their homes. Everyone's hungry, everyone is frozen to the bone. No one even fears his help. They let us warm ourselves by the fire and gain some strength before we move on towards the lighthouse. They say food supplies they have not yet run out. Oh God, no. Towards the lighthouse. God. Should they make a Bioshock reference?
Light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
We need to get to the lighthouse, apparently.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
Probably for years. You know, the whole White Frost thing.
Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
Yeah, just cut right through your Quinn. I'm behind the house, it's not helping. But I'm behind. I'm going to die because it's not obeying basic rules. And that was stupid. It's like I'm behind cover. Nope, you're not behind cover. Now I try for it to reload. Surprisingly not taking that long, despite the lag. No, back here even. Yeah,
Light in a place like... with any... Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing. Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
So let's try it different. And it's like you're going between worlds, yet all the worlds you go to are mostly just the same as your world. It's like I'm having that Bioshock problem, mate. You're not what we do. Our food stock ran out long ago, save for one sack of onions. For a week we have each eaten a few bites of onion a day, and nothing else. The children once detested onions, but now gobble them more so greedily and suck on the skins. Soon our bag will be empty. We have no wood or fuel, and the snow keeps falling. The mayor has been sending men door to door to hand out modest rations and a bit of wood for the lighthouse store, but no one has come for days. I'm not surprised. The snow is piled nearly to the top of our windows. No one could get to our door, I'm afraid, so horribly afraid that we will not outlast this winter. Into the lighthouse.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
So what is this world?
Where are we? World of the Enel?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Oh yeah, just keep being cryptic.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Well, there you go.
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose sun had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Yeah, those are fucking reference to Bioshock, probably. I'm on to you, game.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will
Maybe
it open?
it's not.
Shortly.
That was my mouse fell asleep.
At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Can't even see my how far. Now here's the sad part, we can't really explore this place that much. Despite the significant measures already undertaken, situated in the outer regions of Tilith Navel, Tilith Nelia, and Tilith Nakrub, Promise has not improved. The sages sent to handle the matter in the field have merely to see and delay in advance of the White Frost, which slowly yet surely engulfs more and more territory. We must accept that Tilith Bunna is now completely lost. The sages did not reach it in time. We recommend the swift evacuation of the endangered provinces and strengthening and radicalization measures intended to seize and Sahad territory. Otherwise, I must ask to be free to responsibility for the provinces under my jurisdiction. So yeah. This is the home of the elves.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Let me look at it. Well, it's nice. Can't really see where, you know, the White Frost is claiming it.
Oh,
hi.
who's this? And why are they here?
Why are they speaking, you know?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Krivan Spain, Koman Maka, and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmil. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Grievan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Sure.
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
Not really.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me, so I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Wow. Well, that... Well... That's barely artistic skill, I'd say. Oh god, to think if Picasso did porn. Oh god. Now that would be something. Now it's probably going to take another few minutes to load because loading times. Yay. But yeah, it bothers me because it's like you go between all these worlds, but they're all just way too similar to, well, the Witcher world, basically, because, well, besides the regular loot, the structures are similar, the ruins are similar, it's all too similar. It's nothing way too alien out there. It's like one of the issues I had with, you know, Mass Effect Andromeda. It's like, this is a whole new galaxy, yet everything's just predictable. I mean, the aliens are bipeds. We can understand them. Everything like that. It just... it bothers me. Because it's basically, you know, taking... it's humanizing things. It's humanizing the concept of alien stuff, basically. Because we can't apparently expand our mind to think outside the box of reality. We can't basically just H.P. Lovecraft this shit and think outside the mind, the borders of reality, and embrace our madness to perceive things that we shouldn't be able to perceive. Now if we have to humanize everything. I mean, you could say we alphabetize things, but still, it's just, you know, game design. Even if it is an outfit, it's still designed by humans in the concept that this game is. I mean, they're on floating sentient gas balls, basically. Explain that we are not the most intelligent race in the universe. Out of the lag.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed.
Well, there you go.
Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king?
Pretty much.
What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
We're all gonna go to sleep. It'll be great.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
Well, that was a bit too simple. I was expecting more details.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir na Liar will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Well, that makes things easier. So we must go to Skellige.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalark knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let Gales go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word, withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that?
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Gather everyone, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Remember where Undvik is in Skellige? Like, just in case you guys forgot. This here is Undvik. Over here is where we went to go to the Eye of the Mist. Which you could say is somewhere in the mist, not like any of these islands over here. But remember, what else is over here? Told you, that place seemed foreshadowing. Siri also mentioned something about climbing a tower.
How much for the nut?
Now here's one thing that bothers me most. We already used our best allies. So now just that only ones we can really rely on is the Lodge of the Sorcerers, as we can't just re-summon our allies.
Hey darling, like what you see?
So we have to make do with numerous mages. I mean, we have 4?
That witch, the neighbour woman's hiding. I could inform the
Yeah, at least 4. I mean, Carol left. Some that want to join, so...
Wanna dip your dingle?
I have to make do, I suppose. There's not probably gonna leave off hill. But now see the lights gone. Before it was like, oh god, you're trying to navigate Novigrad, well, you're doomed. As I speak about lag. There's a few doses of it. Probably discussing that whole, the Emperor giving, well, forgiving the Lodge of Sorcerers, offering them shelter and all that. But anyway, next time, we go to Skellige. I want to say it would be the last fail, but it's not going to be the last fail. Remember how we had final preparations to do here? And it was like, go talk to Triss, Yennefer, and Ciri. Well, here's the thing. It's pretty much the same over in Skellige. We have to talk to like Ciri, Philippa, maybe Avaloc? Can't remember if there's 3 or if there's just 2 things we have to do over there before we can even prepare for the final, so yeah. But anyway, that's next time. Hope y'all enjoyed. Thank y'all and have a nice day.